Hello everyone, let us learn from number 89 of this kyoten. Training a successor of a company is the most difficult task. It's important to have several people in mind and to also weed out the less qualified candidates. Words for work number 89. Training a successor of a company is the most difficult task. It's important to have several people in mind and to also weed out the less qualified candidates. Thank you, Lord God. Alright, so this sentence, Master Okawa is addressing it to CEOs. So if you're a CEO, we got to really keep this to heart. In a different kyoten, Master explained that if you're a CEO, if you're the head of a company, and if you're not thinking about the successors, and if you can't find a successor, it's better to close shop. Because if you can't raise or nurture the next successor, the company can go belly up, and that's going to make, it depends on the size of your company, but all the people who's working there times 3, their wives or their husbands, plus their children, plus 1. Let's say, so you're carrying, you have responsibility of 3 lives per each employee that's working for your company. So that's how much responsibility you have. If the company goes belly up, they're going to lose income completely, right? And they're not going to be able to sustain their lives. So it's a heavy responsibility that CEOs have. Hence, one of the jobs that CEOs should always keep in mind is this, and how to do it. I mean, it's the most difficult task, but he's saying that try to have several people in mind and also weed out, little by little, less qualified candidates. All right, so what if you're not a CEO? Well, I mean, if you are working as like a section manager or a store manager or a branch manager, either way, unless you try to nurture the next leader, that branch, that store is not going to grow. Human resources is, as they say, it's a resource, an incredibly important resource from Master's teachings is what I've learned. Incredibly important. And that's why it's important to have like this DNA in the company that you continue to try to nurture better leaders than yourselves. Unless you can create tomorrow's leader, no company, no entity, no organization, including happy science and other religions, will continue to grow. It cannot grow unless there's enough new human resources, new leaders of the tomorrow. So even if you're not a CEO, this is something that I guess we can learn, and we can somewhat apply it into our lives. Those are my thoughts. Let me read the sentence again before I close it off. Training a successor of a company is the most difficult task. It's important to have several people in mind and to also weed out the less qualified candidates. Thank you very much.